If you ever ask yourself how long for a short sale to go through, you come to the right place, although the answer may not be what you expect. Hi, I'm Don Thornton. I'm known as Don the Short Sale Guy because I've helped over 2,000 homeowners in my 20-year career get out from under a upside down house and get out of foreclosure. In this video, I'm going to talk about what type of mortgages there are. Uh, will the homeowner cooperate? And what are the best and worst case scenarios as far as how long it will take for a short sale to go through? So let's talk about what kind of mortgages there are out there, because that really makes a huge difference on how long it takes for a short sale to go through. I can tell you right now that if the government, if the mortgage is backed by government insurance, and that's FHA, which is the Federal Housing Administration, USDA, which is the United States Department of Agriculture, or VA, which is a Veterans Administration. Know going into it that those will take longer. Okay, there's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So that's something you need to consider. Why does it take longer? Well, for example, with FHA loans, they're going to require you to go through what they call the waterfall procedure, the waterfall program, which means they want you to go through a loan modification first. That is a government directive that the federal government has made that determination. They want to try to help people stay in their home. So even if you don't want it, you can't afford it, you don't want to modify your loan, you still have to go through the motions of it. You cannot get around that. That adds time. All right. VA. The problem with VA is that you can really get stuck with a bad appraisal. And if that happens, you can do a value dispute, but if you do a value dispute and you're stuck with that high number, and that property is going to sit on the MLS because nobody wants to buy it at an overpriced situation, then it takes 4 months for that appraisal value to expire. So sometimes you're forced just to wait 4 months to get that high number gone, so you can try again. Just understand that going into it, that that's nothing that it's our fault or anybody's fault. That's just the way it is. Sometimes you can do everything right and they won't come off a high number. So private banks are much easier to work with. Actually, believe it or not, Fannie and Freddie, even though they are quasi federal organizations, they're pretty easy to work with. In fact, your value disputes, they become much more reasonable and they get them done pretty quickly. So I would say that if it's a private bank or if Fannie or Freddie own the mortgage, then generally speaking, you can get those going much more quickly. So when you're asking about how long for a short sale to go through, the first question you want to ask is, what kind of mortgage is it? And that will help you determine, if it's going to be longer or it could be on the shorter end of the spectrum. And what I would love for you to do is to go down to the corner of the screen here and click the subscribe button, because I love to, have you guys get notified as soon as I do a new video. Because you can see, if you follow my channel, you'll see that I do quite a lot of videos. And if you're on this video because you're interested in short sales, it means that you're probably going to be interested in the other videos that I do. So go ahead and subscribe, and but that way you'll be notified every time I do a new video. All right, so let's talk about the second question that really has a lot to do with how long it takes to do a short sale, how long for the short sale to go through, is the homeowner going to cooperate? And there are two really major areas where the homeowner's cooperation can speed things up or slow it down to molasses speed. The number one is you got to be able to show the property consistently. A real estate agent has to make the property available to be shown. And if you cannot show it regularly, the agent has to take it temporarily off the market until you can. One of the issues that we always come up with, not always, but a lot of times, is when the homeowners are not really into showing the property. And for them, it's an inconvenience, and they drag their feet and they make it available every now and then and so forth. And I would say that can add a month, 2 months onto the process. So if you're a homeowner and you're looking at listing your property and do a short sale, my advice would be, make sure that you do everything possible to keep that property being shown, because the more you show it, the more quickly you're going to get a good offer in that can be submitted to the bank and get the process moving forward even more quickly. The second question that I would say that homeowners of how homeowners affect whether a short sale is going to drag its feet or move forward at a nice clip is if about the financial documents. The bank requires every homeowner to submit tax returns, bank statements, pay stubs, and to fill out a financial sheet and along with a hardship letter. So basically, you want to make sure that you get that ready immediately. And depending on how long the short sale takes, you may be required to submit updated documents. How quickly you get those back to us will determine whether this is going to go slow or going to go quickly. So, that's a variable that it's hard to say about how long for a short sale to go through. Is a lot of it depends on the homeowner. And we do our best to try to set the correct expectations, educate them on why this is important and what the consequences are for their short sale if they, how long it takes to go through if they don't cooperate the way they should. So what I would love for you to do is go down to the comment section here and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. You think I'm right? You think I'm full of crap? Do you have questions about something else? Do you have a suggestion for a video topic I should shoot? Just let me know. I would love to talk to you and engage with you in the comments section. So let's talk about the best and worst case scenarios of how long things take. Before COVID hit, we were getting things closed in 3.5 months pretty consistently with Fannie and Freddie and private banks. FHA and VA are always a little bit longer. So I would say that 3 to 4 months is pretty good. I've had VAs take longer, up to 8 months sometimes, just because that appraisal value that I spoke about earlier in the video. FHA, USDA, we can move those through okay. I would say I would say 4 to 6 on FHA, USDA. VA, same thing, but it could drag on into 7, 8 months if you get stuck with a bad appraisal. I don't want to give false expectations. So we do everything we can to get these things moved through quickly. If the homeowner cooperates, if we don't get stuck with a bad appraisal value, then yeah, 3 to 4 months is very realistic and we can move those things through. But a lot of times, things come up, and I would, just to review, the homeowner's cooperation is critical, and the appraisal value and how the bank responds to the value dispute that we do will, basically decide how long it's going to take, if it's going to go longer, if it's going to go shorter. So what I want you to do, if you are a homeowner and you are contemplating doing a short sale, I want you to go down to the description of the video. There's a link there called Don Buys Houses. Go there, click on it, and every page there has a big form that you can fill out. It just needs your name, your email address, and your phone number. Go ahead and put that in, click it. I will get notified, and then I will reach out to you, and we can talk about how I can help you with your short sale. Remember, I'm known as Don the Short Sale Guy for a reason, because we've helped so many people, and not one complaint, over 2,000 short sales, and not one complaint, A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. If you're an investor and you come upon these leads all the time where a homeowner's upside down, need a short sale, you don't know what to do about them, then you can monetize those, and those could be a really nice second income stream. Plus, you're going to be doing great good to help the homeowner get out from a bad situation. So reach out to me as well. We can joint venture on these things. And listen, you can join my team and get some amazing free training as well. And if you're a real estate agent and a homeowner comes to you and wants you to list their house in a short sale, and you really don't want to, but you don't want to walk away from it either, you want to get paid, send it to us, refer it to us. We can make sure you get a 25% commission referral fee, and we'll do all the heavy lifting for you. You can just focus on what you want to do, which is obviously not short sales. And frankly, if I wasn't doing this for 20 years, I wouldn't want to be involved in it either. So you made a wise decision. But I want to thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you on my next one. Thanks.